Hi, my name is Jacqueline Maltos, and I will be speaking over Vincent Gonzalez from my digital play story. Vincent Gonzalez is 5 years old and is a native English speaker. I chose him because I wanted to see how he would interact with others in a bilingual classroom. On the first day, I started to observe him, and I observed his interactions. He plays with one child, and it's always the same child, Asiel. And it's interesting to me because Asiel is a Spanish speaker. When they play together and they interact, they're kind of teaching each other to speak each other's language. Even though they do not fully understand each other, within their play, they communicate and they're friends. So it's nice to see how, because of their play, they're able to interact and still have fun. I was also able to see how he did with pretending with objects. He uses real objects, which are his toys that he brings from home, and substitutes objects for other objects. For example, he made blocks into homes and enclosures for his toys. He made them like a little protector houses and things like that. So that was him protecting with objects and making objects into other objects. I was also able to see him in his role-playing dramatic play. He was able to play a cop while I was there. It was really cool to see how he actually gave out tickets and how he would write people up as a warning, or you're going to jail, or you're just arrested. So it was really interesting to see how, even as a child, he knows what the role of a cop is and what they do. And he used that in his role-playing and dramatic play, using verbal declaration like, I am a cop, and you're breaking the law, and things like that. So he knew what he was doing during that role-play dramatic play. I was also able to observe how he dealt with taking turns. With Vincent, his teacher told me that he was a child who had a lot of anger issues and began to take medication afterwards. And because of the medication, he does still have these moments where he gets very upset. So the whole taking turns while playing with other students is difficult for him, but he is able to minimize that by asking an adult and having assistance from them, or having the taking turns arranged by an adult to make it easier for him not to get upset or angry or anything like that. And actually that takes me to the next time for problem solving. For my last day that I observed him, during the problem solving, like I said, he gets really upset, kind of like frustrated. So during his playtime, if he did get upset, the way he solved the problem was seeking an adult. Seeking that assistance from an adult shows that he is capable of asking for help. But during his play, he didn't want to get upset or anything, so he did ask his teachers like to come here, like help me out, or he went to them and told them like the situation that was going on. So it was very mature of him to go and seek that assistance during his problem solving. Vincent did play well with others during their playground time when they went to the gym and played with the parachute. He is a little hyper, but like the teacher says, he is awesome. He's super sweet, and he tells me that he's learning to be bilingual now, just because a lot of his classmates are Spanish speakers. During his play, he is very, very active, and sometimes doesn't like to sit still. But when they're outside, it's really good for him. They had a field day on the very last day that I was there, and as he played outside, he liked playing outside a lot more than inside. When I asked him, he says outdoor play was his favorite kind of play. So it's interesting to see how different kids are when they play inside or outside, and I do think that playing outside is very necessary for a child to do. Overall, it was awesome being able to observe Vincent, to see how he interacts, talks, his attitude, his emotions, being an English speaker, but being in a bilingual classroom with bilingual classmates and classmates that might only speak Spanish. So seeing how he's able to talk to them, and even though they didn't speak the same language, throughout parallel play, dramatic play, or pretend, or anything that they were doing, he was able to interact and have this connection with the other student through playing and through these games and through all these different things, regardless of the language barriers. Again, my name is Jacqueline Maltos, and my student was Vincent Gonzalez, 5 years old, from Carvajal, Head Start program.